Hi everyone, welcome back to Reopening the School of Science here with Everton. We've had a very busy January transfer window, I would say. We've sold quite a lot of what I would deem deadwood. We've signed a few players and we've also had quite a few games, I think, since I last saw you in the league. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And where better to start than the transfer window? So as I said, we've had quite a busy window. We've sold quite a few players, not made a huge amount of money, but it was more about getting the wages off the books. Gabamin has gone, as has Andre Gomes. They've both gone to Lokomotiv Moscow. Salomon Rondon has gone out on loan to Blackburn. He wasn't getting the game time. I just wanted him out the door, really. Andy Lonergan has left. Andros Townsend has left. He went to Young Boys for 4.2 mil. We sold him at a time when we weren't really using wingers as much, although we'll get into that in a bit. That has changed a little bit. Delph has gone to Midtjylland. Now, I'm recording this episode the day that Delph just absolutely put in an awesome performance against Man United. So I am regretting selling him a little bit. Same with Iwobi, because Iwobi's been classed lately. I was never really Iwobi's biggest fan after his first few months at the club. He really sort of dipped off and has often been associated with a lot that has been wrong with the way the club has been run, but in recent games he has just been immense in real life. But he has also left. He was on quite a high wage bill, quite a high wage for us, so he went to Racing Club in Argentina. I think it was Argentina. Was it Argentina? Yeah, Argentina. For literally just 1.4 mil. Again, wages off the books. Same with Tosin, and Asmir Begovic also managed to get some money for him. He went to Al Jazeera. The rest have mainly just been loans, to be honest with you, and no other real major deals. In terms of incomings, we have brought in Max Bird from Derby. He was transfer listed because obviously Derby are really struggling financially, for 1.7 mil, and as you can see, he's already worth 12 to 13.5 mil. So he has come in basically just to replace the fact that Gabamin and Gomes have both left, and he is just going to basically be used as a rotation option in that deep lying defensive role. And yeah, hopefully he will just come on in value, and we can hopefully sell him for a decent profit. Like I said, he's already worth 12 to 13.5 million. So, add the fact that he's a young English player probably boosts his value a little bit as well. We also brought in this guy. So my scouts found him, and I'll be honest with you, I've never come across him before on FM22, and he looks class. He's a striker, not a position we particularly needed, but when I saw these attributes, I was like, wow, he looks awesome. And he had a release clause of 17 million, and as you can see, he's already worth at least 48 million. So what it means is that we are in a position where we can be a little bit flexible in terms of the squad, because the likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin are wanted by a raft of clubs. Richarlison will probably also, I imagine, garner some sort of interest. Anthony Gordon is also wanted. He's wanted by Stuttgart. Obviously, he's not going anywhere. Mason Holgate is likely leaving as well. He's got a few loan bids, but they've all got obligations to buy for at least sort of 9 mil. That's basically because in terms of defence, we've got Godfrey, Keane, Mina and Jared Branthwaite, who we're going to be looking to bring through. And then it is going to leave us with a relatively thin squad for the rest of the season, but we're only really competing in the Premier League and the FA Cup at the moment. In terms of results, obviously I last saw you after we beat West Ham 2-1. We then followed that up with a nice 3-1 win over Palace. Then drew 1-1 with Brentford, of all teams. Then we played Arsenal. Now I'm going to show you this one, because when you look at the match stats, it was a very even game. In fact, if anything, we edged it slightly, but it took something truly special to break the deadlock. And you're going to notice that there's a slight element of deja vu with this when you see what happened the next time we played Arsenal. So here it is. First half, we're pretty much in the ascendancy, but then Ødegaard smashes in an absolute worldie to make it 1-0 on just before half time, and then Martinelli ghosts in behind. I think it was behind Godfrey to score, and then before we know it, it's 3-0 due to once again some poor decision making in the back. Don't know what Pickford was doing, but he really allowed Pepe in there. And then next thing we know, from nowhere, Tom Davies drives forward, feeds Anthony Gordon, who dinks it over Ramsdale like he's not even there. I think it was Ramsdale in goal for this. And then Xhaka, of all people, Xhaka made it 4-1. So yeah, this was the point where I was thinking, is the tactic really getting the results we want it to? Because then we tried it again against Leicester, which we lost 2-1, but then we changed it halfway through the game to this. So I'm just using a straightforward 4-3-3 at the moment. Again, it's a custom tactic, and I've just been trying this since then, just because I think the 4-3-2 has legs. I just don't know if we're quite ready for it solely yet. I don't think we have the midfield bodies or have the right midfield balance to make it work. So we've been going with this, and it has, for the most part, worked quite well. So after that Leicester game, we then beat United 1-0 through a Tom Davis goal, kind of from not necessarily nowhere. As you can see, we were just about edged the game away from home at Old Trafford, but it was Mykolenko off the bench, just coming back from injury. Lewis Dobbin feeding him in down the wing. Mykolenko with a great cross, and Davis absolutely smashes it in from 12 yards. A truly emphatic finish, and we held on to win. We've then, after that, we played... Who did we play? Oh, we played Wolves. This was a very drab game. Just couldn't really break Wolves down. They had just two low banks of 5 in defence and I think 3 in midfield. Then understandably beat Solihull Moors 3-0 in the FA Cup. Beat Watford 3-0 in the league. Beat Southampton, as you can see, 3-1. We've then just played Arsenal again. And like I said, everyone, you may think there's a bit of deja vu here. But dominant game. We were arguably the better team again. Much better XG. Much better shot ratio. But once again, Ødegaard smashes one in, same corner. Smashes one in from the edge of the box. Ødegaard just breaking the games with absolute worldies, and he plays an absolute peach of a pass through to Martinelli to make it 2-0. The only ray of light was, we switched this. We went just 3 straight strikers, and it was Vitinha getting his first goal for the club. So since then, we have just tried to do a few more bits of transfer business because we don't have a actual backup keeper now. So we are going for Bart Verbruggen. We're bringing him on loan from Anderlecht with an option to buy for 2.9 mil. Good backup option, and potentially has the option to the ability to become a really good keeper for us. And then we've also done the standard, and we're signing Rooney Bargy from Kopenhagen. He is staying on loan there, and then he's joining in 2 years' time. When he turns 18. But you know what? Let's just get into the game. We are playing Leicester away from home, looking to see if we can really get a bit of, I guess, a measure of revenge over them after last time when they beat us. Now, we don't really have much in the way of rotation options because of the business that we were in the middle of doing with letting certain defenders go and blah, 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 blah. So what we are going to have to do is actually going to have to not have the full complement of subs. Now, Van de Beek has kind of displaced Dele a little bit out of the team. Not intentionally, to be fair, from my part, just the way we're going at the moment. I'm just finding that Van de Beek is maybe contributing a little bit more. And saying that, though, Dele has got 10 goals for the season. So chances we will see Dele in this game, undoubtedly. We're going to stick with Coleman at right back, and we're going to stick with Mykolenko at wing back. And you know what? No, we're going to bring Vitinha on. We're going to leave Calvert-Lewin on for now. We're going to bring Vitinha on, and we just brought El Ghazi in for the injured Gordon. He's not massively injured, he's just not fully fit. And I think we just leave it at that for now, to be honest. Branthwaite is coming in at the back. Pickford, as usual, in goal with Richarlison on the left. And Godfrey at centre-half. Not much else to say. Not much else to say on that one. Now, we really could do with getting a really positive result here. Leicester are literally just, I think, one place above us in the table. They're 6th, we're 7th. We will see the league table in a minute. We need to really try and get ourselves shooting up the table, and we need to do it soon before certain teams start getting too far away from us. We're currently 9 points off United, who are in 4th. We really need to start getting the wins as we go into the second half of this season, because obviously we're not really expected to to get any sort of European football. We're only really expected to get a top half finish. But, you know, I don't really want to be in the Conference League. I want to be in Europa League minimum. But Champions League would obviously be really, really nice. It would allow us to attract a lot of good players. But I think realistically, the Europa League is something that we could probably look to win in our second season. So I would personally, I think, prefer to get Europa League football. In some ways, only because I think it will allow us to actually have a better shot at success next season. The only downside is that without a suitable squad, we will most likely struggle to compete for Champions League just because of that fast turnaround game. So obviously we've got quite a thin squad at the moment. So in the summer, it's going to be very much a case of filling out that squad. You know, we've barely got a fit. We've not got a full matchday squad today with injuries and stuff as well playing a part. Oh gosh, Patson Daka breaking through the line and absolutely just rounding Pickford there. I think I might drop the defensive line for that because he's already got in twice and he's punished us in this one. I mean, it was a quick turnover. You know, it was a quick pass into Tielemans and he's just fed Daka straight down and he's got in behind. But yeah, that's not good enough. We need to do better. If we were to turn this round and beat Leicester, I think we'd end up being about 5 points behind them. Daka smashes it in to make it 2-0. Oh, this is not good. Look at that. He's all the way out on the right wing. Pings it out to Harvey Barnes, who dribbles in. And Daka just ghosts in at the far post into the penalty spot and just rifles it home. That is disgusting. Come on, Donny. El Ghazi, great run. Calvert-Lewin just glances it quite far wide in the end. But it's a good run from El Ghazi. He is someone who is benefiting from the change in formation because he is getting more games now. That hit the bar. What? Well in El Ghazi. Come on, drive now. You've got to drive. Oof. Don't even know what happened there. Well then, Seamus. Come on, Dominic. Come on. Yes, come on. Not the best pass, I have to be honest with you. Really not the best pass there. Coleman should have had that. Barnes literally showed it to him and then just took it away from him again. Get the ball down, Donny. Why? Just keep hold of it. Right, come on. Got to do better. Right, what are we going to do at half time here? We've made 2 changes. DCL was underperforming, so Vitinha's come on and we brought Dele on for Van der Beek. Van der Beek was looking really frustrated and I thought, you know what, he's not done a huge amount and we need something different. So we're going to bring Dele on for now, but we can easily shift Dele up into the number 10 as well. We could have done that with Donny, but we're going to give Dele a game. See if he can find the net again for us. But yeah, Vitinha off the bench, leading the line. It'd be interesting to see if he can bag us a goal or two to get us back in with the sniff. I did debate a formation change, but I have left it as it is for now. Gets the cross in, Dele. Ooh, good header, but he's getting involved. Getting involved. Oh, good header away by Wesley Fofana. Is Alan dinks it into El Ghazi. He's onside. Don't you dare try and tell me he wasn't. Don't you dare try and tell me he was. Yes, thank you. Alan dinking the ball over. El Ghazi is well onside. Shots blocked, and it's Richarlison who just ghosts in and nods it into the exposed net. Excellent start to the second half. So, well, that was lucky because Alan did really well in intercepting that little pass and then just gave it straight back to them to say, yeah, no, go on, have another chance at your cross. Thank you, Brantwaite. Richie is knackered. Dobbin wouldn't necessarily be my first choice. It would be Anthony Gordon. Alan out to Gordon. Mikolenko overlapping. Send him. Thank you. Cross. Vitinha. Oh, unlucky. I was going to put him on attack, but he's already flagging, and if I have to ask him to do any more running, it's just not going to happen. And we can afford to step the line up a little bit. They're not breaking through as much. Just hit early crosses, I think. Just something a bit different. Try and catch them out. Oof. Do not do that again, Alan. Good save, Pickers. Well done, mate. Oh, he was offside anyway. Let's go a bit more direct. Drop the tempo slightly just to try and keep hold of the ball a bit better. In terms of tempo, anyway. Now, we could have a chance here from the counter if we can get it. Brantwaite wins it, but no one is dropping in to get it. Well in Dele. Good idea, but well in Decore. Come on, people. Come on. No, don't throw yourself in there. Great block. Come on. Yeah. I feel like we've definitely got a chance. What a ball. How does he miss? That was a great ball from Anthony Gordon in for him. And he somehow blazes it wide. Unbelievable. Like, that was the chance from Dele then. That was the chance to equalise. Why? 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 Oh, my word. So, as I move into transfer deadline day, I am going to leave the episode here for now. Who knows, quite a lot might happen. There's rumours of Calvert-Lewin possibly going to United or Newcastle. Gonzalo Inacio possibly coming to us. I would love that, but I haven't got 38.5 mil. Who else? Remo Freuler. Anyone else? Lissandro Martinez. Again, I haven't got 51 mil. Yeah, so, you know, all those would be nice. Our next game is against Leeds in the FA Cup. And then we've got Spurs, who we battered 5-0. I think it was it 5? It was 5-0, wasn't it? Yeah, 5-0 at home. And then we've got Norwich. And then we finish the season at home to Aston Villa. Now, I think our next game... that next game might depend, because we might have like an FA Cup semi-final if things go well. This is where we get knocked out by Leeds now, so let's not get too carried away. I'll probably look to bring it back maybe sometime around here, mid to late April. And yeah, Derby, second to last game of the season. Yeah, we'll bring it back around here, everyone. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and do some transfers. So I shall see you all next time. Take care, and bye for now.